It is time now for the Peter Chill Morning News, Thursday morning, 7/11, 2014. Good morning to you all. This lovely Thursday morning here. Here are your news and nights here in our top story at 7:30 in the morning time. Here is in Hong Kong, where dozens of most prominent members of Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement gave themselves up for arrest after a short defense on Thursday after the police swept at the protest camp, tearing down tents, posters, and speakers. In San Francisco, a storm predicted to bring torrential rains and hurricane-force winds pushed across parts of northern California early Thursday. Washington, a decade ago, when word started getting out of Washington, the CIA conducted brutal interrogations within a program and it already hit a major speed bump inside the Bush administration over whether the White House really knew what happened with the terrorists. There, in London, European Central Bank President Mario Draghi's quantitative easy ambition just got easier to fulfill. Ramallah, West Bank, thousands of mourners turned out on Thursday for a Palestinian state funeral for a minister who died after being grabbed by the neck by the Israeli policemen at a West Bank protest incident that raised tensions. If you like an exemplar provide a competence in making a public policy, then you cannot do better than consider this little story from Spain as Spanish practice is close Google News in Spain. In New Delhi, energy star India is to build at least 10 more nuclear reactors with Russia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Thursday after talks with President Vladimir Putin in New Delhi. In Kabul, a suicide bomber targeted about secured Afghan army personnel killed 6 soldiers and wounded 11 on Thursday in the outskirts of Kabul, the defense ministry said in a nearly 2-week lull. In Jerusalem, Israel has slammed the decision of the Irish Parliament to adopt a non-binding resolution supporting an independent Palestinian state. In Washington, former Vice President Dick Cheney slammed the recent released Senate report on CIA interrogation techniques and was called it full of crap and a terrible piece of work that was deeply flawed. A convicted sexual predator is now a rich man after winning $3 million on a Florida lottery scratch-off ticket. Tiffany Poole purchased a ticket on Saturday night at a convenience store at Mount Door near Orlando TV station WKMJ reports. Police then guarded the scene of a vehicle accident on 34th Street on Thursday in New York as 6 people were hurt when the group of a car jumped the curb in Midtown Manhattan, striking a group of people around 10 p.m. last night. Friends of Jackie, the University of Virginia assault victim at the center of Rolling Stone's November campus rape story, disputed the magazine's account story of viewers of the Washington Post. The rebel weekend record of the Russian talks declined as investors speculate that today's 100 basis point interest rate increase won't be enough to stem the currency's 40% slide this year. The Pirate Bay is downfall in a raid by police in Sweden. Reuters reports Paul Pitter of Stockholm County Police has said they had a crackdown on serving women Greater Stockholm because of copyright infringement. Yes, it was Pirate Bay. Jesse Jackson has reached out to the world's biggest consumer technology brands to urgently address the clear lack of employee diversity within respective ranks. After taking heat for allegedly lifted design ideas from Apple and Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi is now facing copyright claims over the air purifier device, which the Japanese company claims closely resembles its own product. In New York, more than 32 years, late night talk will pass into history next May 20th with CBS announcement on Wednesday that David Letterman will host his final late show on that day. When Kate Beckinsale and Jeremy Piven take the stage in Beverly Hills on Thursday to announce nominations for the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Bill Cosby has to face a legal battle on defamation charges leveled against him by one of the various women who claimed to have been drugged and raped by the comedian. Kevin Hart tried to catch 30 pictures out of extra money on top of millions that he already received for the promoting of his movie on social media. In a shocking revelation, after carrying out research for 6 years, a team of environmental scientists has estimated that around 270,000 tons of plastic, which is enough to fill more than 38,500 garbage trucks, is floated around the world's oceans. Instruments aboard the Rosetta space probe has reignited the debate over the origins of water on Earth. According to the European Space Agency, the most popular theory of the common set of asteroids bombarded Earth brought water with them. Medical comorbidities are linked to poor semen quality, suggesting that the current health condition and genetic factors affect sperm production, according to the findings of a cross-sectional study published on December 9th in Fertility and Sterility. A new study carried by Penn Medicine researchers Justin E. Beckelman and Burr, MD, and Ezekiel J. Emmanuel, MD, PhD, has found that more than 6% of American women diagnosed with early-stage breast cancer receive radiation therapy for much longer duration. The race is not among evolved vaccine manufacturers across Europe and North America, but has been to roll out an effective vaccination program that is both quick and effective against the Ebola virus. Vaccine manufacturers are not debating. And at first glance, it's hard to get excited about the preliminary results of the early phase trial study of pembrolizumab in women with triple negative breast cancer. Okay, take a look at the stock market report here. Dow Jones Industrial has closing 17,533.51 start today, down 268.05. S&P 500 26.14 start today, 33.68 down. And Nasdaq 4684.03 started today, 82.44 down. Alright, doing latest alerts here. Yesterday at 8:40 a.m., Vermont State Police Corporal Michael Swenson was parked the emergency stop lane on Interstate 9 when in Windsor near mile marker 5420 southbound when his mark. State Police cruiser was struck by a passing motorist. Swenson was provided warning for a crash ahead and a park with his function blue lights activated. A luxurious Ram 26 in white rim projection was traveled south of the left lane and approached the vehicle that was traveled in the right lane. The vehicle traveled in the right lane, not changed lanes due to the left lane due to the crash ahead. The Ram attempted to assault and lost control of his vehicle. Sham's vehicle, a 2008 Nissan Altima, collided with a guardrail and struck the rear. The Swenson's 2001 Ford Crown Victoria Spun collided with the driver. Sides as well. At the time of the crash, there was light rain. The right lane was wet and the left lane was partially covered with ice. Swenson was transported to Mount Escassi Hospital by a Windsor ambulance with minor back pain. There was moderate damage to the rear of both vehicles and minor damage to the front of Sham's vehicle, and the left side of the cruiser. Sham was listed for a ticket for causing the crash. State police were assisted by Webersford Police and Windsor Fire and Ambulance. Here. Alright, let's take a look at sports news here at 7:38. For Major League Baseball's 2014-2015 offseason, it was somewhat a key decision, with LeBron James not nearly as dramatic at some levels, but the fact that free agent John Lynch through the picture was a linchpin to the rest free agent hit fans, as John Lynch would come sets Major League Baseball Network winner meetings viewership record. In San Diego, through a Disney day of transactions at baseball's winter meetings, Los Angeles Dodgers acquired All-Star second baseman Harry Kendrick from the regional rivals of Los Angeles Angels. And Los Angeles Dodgers perhaps opened the door for more moves to come. Infielder D. Gordon, veteran pitcher Dan Aaron, and minor league infielder Miguel Rasta Miami and Mars to change for top pitcher prospect Andrew Haney. The Golden State Warriors surged past the Houston Rockets 105-93 to win their 14th straight game in a row. Pitt, who has 4 head coaches in 5 seasons, might be looking for its 5th in the day's head. Coach Paul Kiss has been mentioned probably as the possible successor to Gary Anderson, shortly resided in Wisconsin. Here, last night the Boston Celtics lose to the Charlotte Hornets 96-87. Next up, the Celtics will be at the Garden on Friday for LeBron as tomorrow F takes the Knicks to the TD Garden. Here, and today the Boston Bruins will be at the Garden tonight, taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. It should be a good one here. Peter Chillinger's time is now 7:39 here, and take a look at the traffic situation here on this Thursday morning here. In Southeast Expressway on the northbound side, it is backed up from the split all the way up to the pike here due to an accident here. In Dorchester, early accident at Expressway stop at exit 15 on Columbia Road here. And Thibodeau telling the northbound side is backed up for the pike down for the second bridge to the next one. The Thibodeau telling dude is the best pike here. And Thibodeau telling step inside a little slow here. Mass back to the east side. It's backed up from Fairham all the way out to Natick, and you hit the brakes again from 128 in. Western all the way out to the Newton corner here, and it's stop and go from Austin Bradford Tolls. And Cambridge multiple clocks on Memorial Drive eastbound on BU Bridge here, and it's smooth sail from Austin Bradford Tolls there for Logan Airport here. 93 at the southbound side. It's backed up from 213 in Methuen all the way out to Wilmington through the next one on 93. And you hit the brakes again from 128 in Reading all the way out to the Zakin Bridge on 93 southbound here due to an accident on 93 after you pass 120 Reading here. 120 down the southbound side. It's backed up from Reading all the way out to Waltham here, and 120 southbound. It's backed up from Randolph all the way down from Braintree Split. 120 on the northbound side is backed up from 24 in Randolph all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. Route 2 eastbound side is backed up from Route 16 in Belmont all the way down for Cambridge. Route 2 westbound is backed up from 4225 Lexington to 120 in Lexington here. Route 3 southbound is backed up around Tingsburg, and Route 3 southbound is backed up from Lowell all the way out to Route 120 to Burlington here, and 95 Block 5 from 128 all the way out to the New Hampshire border here. 128 Block 5 from Gloucester all the way down from Beverly. 495 southbound side, a little slow from 213 to Bethune all the way down to Lawrence. And 495 hit the brakes again from Andover all the way down to 93 in Andover here. 495 northbound, a little slow around Route 16 in Milford here. 95 stop and go from Foxborough all the way down to Route 120 in Kenton here. Route 24 northbound side is backed up from 130 down in Stoughton all the way up to Route 128 in Randolph here. And Route 3 is backed up from 220 to Rockland all the way down for the Braintree Split due to the exit on Route 3 at the northbound side near. After you pass Route 53 and head over here, and you got another accident here on Route 3 near 139 in Marshall. So expect some delays here. And take a look at the Providence there. Outlook 195 westbound side is backed up from Seacock way down for downtown Providence here. 95, a little slow around to protect that scripts, and you hit the brakes again from French Avenue all the way down to downtown Providence on the southbound side of 95. 95 northbound is backed up from Route 37 in Warwick all the way at the downtown Providence here. And 146 southbound is backed up all the way down from North Smithfield here. And 295 Block 5 from Attleboro all the way down to Warwick. 610 connector slow down for downtown Providence here. Route 4 Block 5 East Square is down for North Kingstown here. And take a look at the Worcester area traffic outlook here. Accident on Worcester on Route 190 southbound at 290 here. 290 at northbound side is backed up all the way down for downtown Worcester. 146 northbound slow, you approach 290 here. And take a look at New Hampshire traffic outlook here. Every traffic southbound side is backed up from Merrimack all the way around Route 3 at Merrimack here. 293 Bedford Bridge maintenance on 293 northbound between Route New Hampshire 101 North Hampshire 3 and Route 3 and Grant Street exit 5. Manchester reported by the New Hampshire DOT, so expect some delays here. 93 southbound a little slow around Route 102 in Londonderry, and New Hampshire Turnpike is modified from Seabrook all the way down to the main border here. And the main Turnpike is modified from Kittery all the way up to the Putnam here, and smaller Turnpike a little slow around the bridge, around Route 4 near Durham here, so expect some delays here. Peter Cello News at 7:43. Time now for a little travel report. Time now for the weather here. Okay, for today, we'll have some rain and snow showers likely made before 2 p.m. Clouds got high around 37 degrees, and southwest wind about 8 miles to 10 miles per hour. Transpiration is 6%. Little dose circulation expected here. For tonight, most of the clouds got low on 28 degrees, and southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour here. For Friday, most of the clouds got when I went 39 degrees west, wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. For Friday night, most of the clouds got low on 29 degrees and west to northwest, wind about 6 miles per hour. For Saturday, most of the clouds got high about 39, low about 30 degrees, northwest, wind about 7 miles per hour. For Sunday, most of the clouds and most of the clouds got high about 42, low about 29 degrees. For Monday, Southern clouds got high about 43, low about 30 degrees. For Tuesday, most of the clouds got high about 43, low about 34 degrees. For Wednesday, Most of Casca high about 44 degrees. Right now, not temperature 34 degrees over Casca. Next to me, for Peter Chill. Morning news on this 7/11, 2014 on Thursday. Pay what I can say about. Good day. What a good bad day to you. See you for the Navy report. Have a good day.